Hello, Cashify. Yeah, I differ quite strongly now. I have been called an honorary Buddhist by many different Buddhists that I've talked to. They recognize Buddhist precepts in my ideas, and why wouldn't they? I mean, I like a lot of the elements of Pyrrhonism. Pyrrho of Ellis, the original Pyrrho, uh, went to India with Alexander, and this was a strong influence on his philosophy. So, fine, it's not a coincidental recognition. There's several places I tend to disagree with Buddhists, some of which are explicit Buddhist precepts, and some of which are just trends you find among Buddhists. It's hard to know which is which. But one that I differ with, and by no means do I think I differ with, let's say, the most learned Buddhists, but I definitely differ with the Western interpretation, very popular among the Enlightenment culture. And uh, and this is the idea of getting rid of the ego and getting rid of personality. That personality is bad. That these attachments, that they're all bad, 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 bad. No, yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff in there. A lot of bad stuff comes from that. But I believe we have to heal it. Now, Pirro's view is nothing to get rid of the ego. Quite the opposite. He says what you have to assent to what appears to be the case. That includes the appearances that your ego gives you. But to have peace of mind, you have to accept things the way they are. See? So instead of getting rid of the self, no, you have to accept things the way they are. That's different. This whole idea of what you're talking about, I have to know that nothing is. Well, what is it then? What? There's no mind experiences. Fine, there's no mind experiences. What is it? What is this thing that's happening? It's semantic, right? Because it's happening. You're saying I'm not allowed to put a word on it. Has it occurred to you that this is nothing more than something akin to a cone? You know, it's meant to twist your mind around so that you break free to some of the crust that you have. But it's not meant to be taken literally because it makes no sense literally. If you say literally, things don't, it's nothing really exists. It's all, what's an illusion? This dream that we have, then that's the world. You know what I mean? Whatever it is we're experiencing, that's the world. It's not actually happening. And I know it's Western on me. Don't think I don't know that it's Western on me to defend the ego and the personality. Fine, that's the part where I'm Western then, because this is about having will. This is about how to use your will, how to use your intention. You know, this is not about ditching it. This is not about being it to for me, being at peace by ignoring how I really feel about a situation, or being at peace by ignoring my petty feelings. I want to overcome my petty feelings. I want to be able to not have them. I don't want to figure out a way to. It's all illusion. So I don't. No, the people that don't think the world exists aren't concerned about what you say on the YouTube. Yeah, they obviously also have no reason to listen, or yeah, they fucking don't care at all. I mean, I think those of us with these personalities that make us give a shit about your ideas, you know, there's something going for us there. We are taking part in the world. It is good. That's why we are alive. Why are we incarnated as a human? Why not as a rock? The rock is totally attuned with physics. Oh, you want me to roll down the hill? Okay, I'm rolling down the hill. Want me to stop? Fine. You want me to pulverize? Great. You want me not to? Okay. You want me to sit here for a million years? All right. In the sun? Great. In the shade? Okay. Underwater? Fine. Totally attuned. You know, we're created by accident, by reason, whatever, in this mode of having personality. You know, I don't understand why you'd want to give up on your ability to be individual. And what else do you mean? What do you really mean, all this ego attachment? Now, If there's certain kinds of like mental constructs which all they do is collect baggage, and it's like you could be saying get rid of those, but you don't really need to get rid of those. I mean, those facilities are there to collect that baggage. What you do is you look at the baggage, you process it, and then you get rid of it, and you still have the facility that tends to collect it. So you want to get rid of the baggage, maybe, but I just don't understand this idea of getting rid of the ego. I think at best it's trying to escape the real situation of the world, you know, or try to deny. And again, this is just in the West, because you don't see this effect on the monks in the East, but in the West, there's a lot of these movements where it's really like you're supposed to be a, what I consider a plastic person, fake, not sharing. I'm from California. You're supposed to let it hang out. You're not supposed to be all like, well, I am totally calm at all moments. I don't let anything, the whole world doesn't bother me. Really? What are you, fucking dead? Wake the fuck up. That's the attitude I was, inculcated with. Pay attention then. Get a personality. But that's just me.